Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we would be looking into the world's oldest hotel, Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan. Everything about the world's oldest hotel. Some other age-long hotels in the world. You're welcome to another episode that's the Art of Our Hotel series. We previously talked about the world's largest hotel, which was ironically named First Words Hotel, which held the Guinness World Record. Today we're going to be telling you about another record-holding hotel. The Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan. Just like every other thing we've spoken about, this hotel has to be one of the most special. Why? You'd ask. Well, for the fact that it's the world's oldest. It has somehow managed to be around to date. Well, without further ado, let's tell you all about the amazing Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan. Everything about the world's oldest hotel. The hotel industry goes back way further than you might think. Sure, there are classic properties in historic cities such as Paris and Rome, but there's an inn in Japan that has those places beat by centuries. The Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan, a Japanese resort not far from Mount Fuji, has been in business since 705 AD. The hotel has been passed down within the same family for 52 generations. Guinness World Records has officially recognized it as the oldest continuously running hotel in the world. In 705 AD, Fujiwara Mahito founded the inn, and his family has been experts in the hospitality industry ever since. Although the inn has undergone quite a bit of modernization and upkeep over the years, the main attractions, namely the soothing hot springs and gorgeous views, have remained the center of its appeal. Many people, from historical samurai to A-list celebrities and politicians, have come to the inn for its history and healing waters. Keiunkan's famous bath, Mokaitani no Yu, has water fed directly from the hot springs. Guests are invited to drink directly from the springs as well. The hotel itself has 37 rooms, all decorated in the traditional Japanese style. Prices begin at $408 per night. Perched on the hills of the Akaishi Mountains, Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan is an onsen or hot spring hotel in Hayakawa, Japan. Founded in the Keiun era, it was named after the reigning dynasty. The inn was thus named Keiunkan. Nestled amidst numerous hot springs, framing the picturesque Hayakawa and Yugawa ravines, it is the oldest hotel and company in the world. Founded in 705 AD by Fujiwara Mahito with an intent to serve as a refuge, it's been in the same family for 52 generations. I don't know about you guys, but wow. 52 generation is a really long time. Fujiwara Mahito was the son of an aide to the 38th Emperor of Japan, Emperor Tenji. The hotel was founded during the Keiun era, hence its name, Keiunkan. Designed just a few years before Japan's first coins were minted, the inn opened its doors to the public in exchange for bartering items, like rice and arrowheads. Engraved at the foothills of the Kyoto Mountains, the hotel's singular hot water source is directly from the local Hakuto Springs. Upon its discovery, the healing waters of the springs became instantly popular throughout Japan. The waters of these springs are infused with vital minerals such as sodium, sulfur, chlorides, and calcium nitrate. A unique milieu of these volcanic minerals in the natural hot springs is coveted for its healing properties. Present-day visitors have the privilege of visiting the same waters that once bathed royal families, shoguns, and samurais. It honors every traveler with over 1,300 years of opulent Japanese history. The founder of the last shogun dynasty, the Tokugawa dynasty that ruled Japan from 1600 to 1868 AD, Tokugawa Ieyasu, visited Keiunkan twice during his reign. Takeda Shingen, one of his most formidable enemies and one of the most renowned shoguns of Japan, also spent many nights here. To the west of the hotel near the Bentendu Taki, there is a statue of one of his elegantly clad partners, Yujuin. According to historical speculation, Tokugawa's multiple stays at the Keiunkan were to meet with a spy he had planted inside of Takeda's army, which may have ultimately led to his enemy's demise and the unification of Japan. The hotel was designed towards the end of the Asuka period. The style of architecture observes season overlap between the Asuka and the Heian period. The design witnessed some of the most significant architectural changes with the introduction of Buddhism. Also, Buddhism brought to Japan kami worship, the idea of permanent shrines which are in the sculpture gardens of the hotel. New sculptures have been added to the landscape since the first construction. These include Odes sumo wrestler Hitoshi Yama and Japan's largest Matsuo Basho monument. These sculptures can be accessed after crossing a network of ravines through a wooden footbridge. As generations went by, the hotel maintained its significance by incorporating new technology while retaining its prismatic charm and unique demeanor. Today, the site is significantly larger than it was over a century ago, but this has only furthered its draw. It underwent consequential renovations in 1997 to conserve the strength of its structure and ensure its notable hot springs flowed freely but preserve the traditional architectural style of the original onsen. In 2005, open-air hot spring baths were added to every room, providing a clear view of the stars only seen in the smog-free countryside. Water is channeled to each room with a hidden underground network of pipelines, connecting to the same spring. During this renovation, the hotel deliberately retained its elements of low seating, traditional woodwork and preserved the original layout outlined by founder Fujiwara Mahito. They also ensured to keep the traditional Japanese architecture, better known as a washitsu, intact during the remodeling. The washitsu design includes traditional tatami flooring, sliding doors with wooden lattice work called shoji, and a tokonoma that includes historic handcrafted artworks, an alcove for decorative items. The interior rooms have futons laid on the tatami to sleep and cushioned seats known as zabuton. Minimal furniture, such as low tables, traditionally known as kotatsu, is incorporated for added convenience. Just like I mentioned earlier, the hotel has a total of 37 rooms. It also has a restaurant or kaiseki, and a moon viewing platform. Most of these rooms are expansive, with the smallest room boasting a size of 12 tatami mat areas. Tatami mat dimensions are strictly rectangular with a ratio of 1:2, with each mat measuring 0.9 meters by 1.8 meters, modeled anthropologically. The staff wears traditional Nibushiki kimonos that find their origin in the 8th century. The hot bath's machinery pumps 1,630 liters of naturally heated water per minute. Steam rises from the mineral-filled water pipe directly out of underground volcanic springs. The water temperature is consistently maintained at 40 degrees Celsius. Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan's design, renovation, and service is an ode to Japan's culture and lifestyle. It typifies the grandeur and elegance of Japanese architecture while preserving a culture that values intellectual generosity and humility above all else. It is a living relic of timeless architecture that educates one on the art of preservation. It is a source of validation to all those who wonder if good things are meant to last. As per the Guinness World Records, the Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan Spa Hotel in Japan is the world's oldest hotel, and was opened in 705 AD. Currently 1,311 years old. The Keiunkan lies at the foot of the Akaishi Mountains. Since its foundation, the hotel has had all its hot water sourced directly from the local Hakuho Springs. Upon its creation, the healing waters of the springs became widely popular in Japan. Takeda Shingen and Tokugawa Ieyasu were among the onsen's historic guests. The hotel underwent a major renovation in 1997 but preserved the traditional architectural style of the original onsen. In 2005, private, free-flowing hot spring baths were added to every room. Between 2000 and 2016, the hotel's reservations dropped by nearly 50%. In 2017, the inn's holding company Yushima created the company Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan, transferred ownership of the inn to this company, and Yushima was dissolved the following year. And that's everything there is to know about the Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan. But just before we go, we're going to highlight some of the hotels that came after the Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan. Some other age-long hotels in the world. 1. Hoshi Ryokan, located in Komatsu, Ishikawa Prefecture, Japan. The Hoshi Ryokan was founded in the year 718 and was founded by Garyo Hoshi. Before it was unseated a few years ago, Hoshi Ryokan was the oldest hotel in the world according to Guinness World Records. Now Hoshi Ryokan has been demoted to the world's second oldest hotel. However, it has been around for 1,300 years and was founded in 718. 2. Maid's Head Hotel, founded by Herbert de Lusinga in Norwich, Norfolk, England. The Maid's Head Hotel was established in the mid-1090s with a total of 84 rooms. The Maid's Head Hotel claims that it is the oldest hotel in the United Kingdom. According to the hotel, this is based on the fact that the site has been continuously used for hospitality since the mid-1090s. The current hotel sits where the original palace of the first Norman Bishop of Norwich, Herbert de Lusignan, had his original palace. 3. Zum Rotenbärensaum in Freiburg im Breisgau, Germany. We found ourselves staring at the Zum Rotenbären, established in the year 1120 with a total of about 25 rooms. The Zum Rotenbären bills itself as the oldest hotel in Germany. The foundations of the building date back to the early 12th century, and the director of the Freiburg Museum for the History of the City believes that the building was used as an inn around this time. The earliest written records of the Zum Rotenbären date back to 1311 and show that the landlord/innkeeper at the time was a man named Johann Beianger. The museum's director is also certain that Marie Antoinette had some of her entourage stay at Zum Rotenbären when she spent the night in Freiburg on her way to Versailles in 1770. Although the founder of the hotel isn't specified. 4. The Old Bell, established in the year 1135, was the Old Bell located in Hurley, Berkshire, England, with the founder being Hurley Priory, a monastery. This hotel has a total of 48 rooms. There are many hotels claiming that they are the oldest in the United Kingdom, and the Old Bell is one of them. Unlike some of these other hotels, the Old Bell has a strong case for being the UK's oldest hotel, as its history dates back to 1135. The oldest part of the hotel initially served as a guest house for the town's Benedictine priory. The Old Bell is named for the Sanctus Bell, which was used to let the monks know that an important visitor had come to Hurley and needed lodgings. During its long history, the Old Bell has hosted several notable guests, including Winston Churchill, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, and Cary Grant. 5. The Angel and Royal Hotel, year established, 1203 location, Grantham, Lincolnshire, England. Founder, Knights Templar. Number of rooms, 29. The Angel and Royal Hotel is another historic English hotel that is one of the oldest in the country. The hotel was founded in 1203 by the Knights Templar and was originally called the Angel Inn. The Knights Templar ran the inn until 1308, when the Sheriff of Lincolnshire seized the inn following an order from Edward II. A few months before, King Philippe of France ordered that the Knights Templar order be dissolved. According to the Angel and Royal Hotel, the royal part was added to its name in 1866 after a visit from Prince of Wales, later Edward VII. 6. The Old Bell Hotel. Now this should not be mistaken with the Old Bell as mentioned previously, as this was opened nearly over a century after the Old Bell. Year established, 1220 location, Malmesbury, Wiltshire, England. Founder, Abbot Loring of Malmesbury Abbey. Number of rooms, 33. The Old Bell Hotel has a name that is nearly identical to another old hotel in England on this list. Like the other hotel, the Old Bell Hotel in Malmesbury claims that it is the oldest existing hotel in England, even though 3 other English hotels are much older. The Old Bell Hotel was originally opened as a hostelry in 1220 by Abbot Loring for visiting dignitaries to the Malmesbury Abbey. The hotel has remained open since then, and although the Old Bell Hotel has been renovated, parts of the hotel date back to 1220, including a hooded stone fireplace in the brasserie. 7. Orso Grigio. Year established, 1303 location, in Icon, Italy. Founder, unknown. Number of rooms, 30. The Orso Grigio Hotel dates back to the early 1300s after King Albrecht granted the town of Icon a charter to open a market. As noblemen and merchants came to Icon, the town set up the first inns, and the Orso Grigio was one of them. The ownership of Orso Grigio is unknown until the mid-15th century. The first recorded owner of the Orso Grigio is Conrad Maus in 1462. The Maus family owned and operated the Orso Grigio until 1554. The hotel was owned by several different families before the Leydensers took over in 1745. Today, the 9th generation of the Leydenser family is running the Orso Grigio. 8. Pilgrim House. Year established, 1304 location, Soest, North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany. Founder, Council of the City of Soest. Number of rooms, unspecified. Pilgrim House was founded by the Council of the City of Soest as a hospice and pilgrim's house. The inn was mainly used by followers of St. James on their way to Santiago de Compostela, north of Spain. The hotel honors St. James on July 25 with a special feast. In 1613, the town sold the Pilgrim House to Thomas Merkelbach, who owned the hotel until 1766. After this, the Bodecker family took over the Pilgrim House and started brewing brandy and beer. Since 2008, the Pilgrim House has been owned by the Beck family and the hotel was recently renovated in 2016. 10. Hotel Interlaken. Year established, 1323 location, Interlaken, Switzerland. Founder, unspecified number of rooms, 55. Hotel Interlaken dates back to 1323 when it was used as a cloister guest house. There are no records of another hotel existing in Interlaken before 1323. Hotel Interlaken is also one of the oldest hotels in Switzerland. For many years, the Hotel Interlaken also served as the center of the administrative area in the Berner Oberland, and one of the rooms on the first floor was used as a courthouse. In 1491, Louis Ross renovated the hotel and it received its own coat of arms at the time. The coat of arms, which has 2 horses and 2 alpine ibexes, can still be seen on the south facade of the building. Many famous musicians have stayed at the Hotel Interlaken, including Felix Mendelssohn. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed this episode, as we've come to the end. Thanks for watching.